He gave her his heart, his promises, his entire world. But on the night she discovered the truth, love turned into betrayal, and betrayal turned into something far more dangerous.
Anna was 27 when she met Daniel. He was charming, confident, and carried himself like a man who could conquer the world. She remembered the first night they spoke at a cafe, his laughter, his eyes that didn't wander, and the way he made her feel like she was the only person that existed. For Anna, love had always been a fragile dream, something she saw in others but never truly experienced herself. But Daniel changed everything. Their relationship blossomed quickly. Long walks under city lights, shared coffee on cold mornings, endless late-night conversations. It all felt like the universe had finally given her the love she had been waiting for. Her friends would often warn her, "Sometimes when it feels too perfect, there's a storm waiting behind the silence." But Anna never listened, because for the first time in her life, she wasn't afraid. She believed she had found her forever. What she didn't know was that forever had secrets, and those secrets were already moving closer, waiting for the moment to shatter her world.
At first, Anna ignored the little things. The late-night phone calls Daniel never explained. The sudden business trips that left her waiting alone. The way he sometimes pulled away when she asked simple questions. She told herself it was nothing. Every relationship had mysteries, but deep inside, a quiet unease began to grow. One evening, she noticed Daniel's phone buzzing on the table while he was in the shower. Her eyes fell on the screen. A message, just one line. "I miss you. When will you tell her the truth?" Anna's heart stopped. Her hands shook. She wanted to look deeper, but before she could, Daniel stepped out, smiling as though nothing had happened. She forced a smile back, but inside, a storm had already begun. The man she trusted with her whole heart, was he hiding another life? Anna could no longer silence the doubts. She began watching Daniel more closely. The way he guarded his phone, how his smiles sometimes faded when she asked where he had been. One night, while Daniel claimed he was at a business dinner, Anna decided to follow him. Her heart pounded as she trailed his car through quiet city streets. Finally, she watched as he parked outside a small restaurant. And there she saw him, laughing, leaning close to another woman. The sight pierced her like a knife. The way his eyes sparkled, the tenderness in his gestures. It was the Daniel she once knew, but he was giving it to someone else. Anna's breath hitched. She wanted to storm inside, to scream, to demand answers. But instead, she froze. Tears blurred her vision as she realized this wasn't just a fling. It was love. Love that didn't belong to her anymore. That night, Anna couldn't sleep. Her mind replayed the image of Daniel's laughter with another woman again and again, like a cruel film she couldn't turn off. By morning, something inside her broke. She waited at the kitchen table, her hands trembling as Daniel walked in. He looked tired, his tie loosened, but when he saw her eyes, he froze. "Daniel," her voice cracked. "Who is she?" For a moment, silence hung heavy in the room. Then Daniel's face hardened. "You followed me?" he snapped, his tone colder than she'd ever heard. Anna's chest heaved. "I had to, because you stopped being here with me a long time ago." Her words echoed in the empty house. Daniel slammed his hand on the table. "Anna, it's not what you think." But the lies could no longer hold. The way his voice shook, the way his eyes darted away, Anna's tears fell freely now. The man she'd trusted with her soul was no longer standing before her, and the life they had built together was beginning to collapse. Anna's chest ached, as if her heart itself was being torn apart. Daniel stood before her, his fists clenched, his face pale. Finally, with a broken sigh, he whispered, "Her name is Claire. She's someone I met a year ago." The words cut deeper than any knife. Anna gasped, her knees almost giving way. "All this time, while I was here, loving you, waiting for you, you were building another life?" Daniel's eyes welled up. "It wasn't supposed to happen. I didn't mean to fall for her, but she made me feel alive again." Alive again? Those two words echoed in Anna's soul like thunder. Did that mean she, his wife, his partner, the woman who gave him everything, was never enough? Her tears blurred her vision. Slowly, she removed her wedding ring, her fingers trembling. The sound of the ring hitting the wooden table was louder than any scream scream. Daniel reached out, but Anna stepped back. Her voice, though cracked, was steady now. "You broke us, Daniel. You broke everything we were." Silence. Only the ticking of the clock filled the air, and in that silence, their love, once unshakable, crumbled into dust. Anna walked out the door, the morning sun hitting her face. A new chapter waited for her, but behind her, the ruins of a love story lay forever in pieces.